Steal a Brainrot is dying. And there's actually a few different reasons for why this game is dying, and you've probably seen them already. If you still play Steal a Brainrot, you definitely know why the game is dead. It's not hard to find out. But we're going to explain the 3 reasons why this game is dying, and honestly, one of them is way more important than the others. But I'm going to go ahead and break it down for you. So, the number one reason that this game is dying is just that there's other games that have taken its place. And I hate to say that, because the game that has taken its place, I don't like it. The game that's taken its place is Escape Tsunami for Brainrots. For anybody, and I mean anybody who plays Roblox, all you have to do, click on the charts, go to the top playing now. The number one game you're going to see is Escape Tsunami for Brainrots, 9 times out of 10. Which sucks because the game is not very good. It's not a very good game. I don't like it. Like, you play it once, you've played it a bunch. If you play it once, you've already played it as much as it gets. Like, the updates make a little bit of a difference, but not much. The thing that I like about SAB is that the updates, they're adding stuff, the duels are fun. There's nothing like that in Escape Tsunami for Brainrots. Literally nothing like that. So it's a little frustrating that this game is what's taking its place, but you know, it is what it is. Another thing that's really ruining the game, that's really ruining Steal a Brainrot, is, and this is probably the second biggest thing, the trade market. So the trade market, and take this with a grain of salt, because by the time this video comes out, Sammy might have already put in the trade machine. And if you didn't know, Sammy's putting a trade machine in. Crazy. That's crazy. Where there's finally a trade machine and no more scamming, and we're going to see how it goes. He said he's working on it. We'll see how it goes. But for example, I'll join my server to give you guys some visual examples. But like, all of these things down here don't have a whole lot of trade value. Like, I have some pretty crazy stuff that doesn't have trade value. Like, this Rainbow Esoc has some trade value, not a lot. This 840 million Spaghetti Toiletti does not have a lot of trade value. It's crazy. The Tic Tac, 300 million Tic Tac, has trade value. The Garama has a ton of trade value. Toilet has none. Kedupat has some. Toilet has none. You come up here to the top of my base, you'll see all of these have a ton of trade value, except for this one, which is a 1.4 billion. 1.4 billion ginger, which is kind of crazy that something like that has barely any demand on the market or anything. It's kind of crazy. You come over here, this doesn't have any trade value, this has a lot, this has a lot, and that has a crap ton. But you look at stuff like this, and it's like, the trade market is broken. Like, it is completely broken. There's no saving it. It is absolutely destroyed. And when the trade machine comes in, I think it's only going to get worse, if I'm perfectly honest. It might get a little bit better, but if the trade machine comes in, I don't think it's going to get any better. Because there's one other massive, massive issue that this game just has not found a way to escape. It just has not found a way to escape. Oh, look at this. We got an event. W. And the one thing that this game has just simply not found a way to escape, or a thing to escape, exploiters. The number one reason you can go into a public server and find exploiters everywhere. You can do duels, and I have hundreds of clips of me on stream. I mean, I have shorts posted of me on stream playing against exploiters, beating exploiters, like trying to have fun playing the game. But at the end of the day, it's literally just I'm running into exploiters and there's nothing else I can do about it. So anyway, as frustrating as it is, exploiters kind of they kind of run the game right now. And that sucks to say out loud, because exploiters shouldn't run this game. This game is like, it's super easy, it's super fun. Like, if you're playing duels, great. And if you run into an exploiter during duels, there's literally almost nothing you can do unless you have a perfect plan. I've beaten a few exploiters and in duels. I've actually beaten quite a few exploiters in duels, but that's not repeatable. Like, it's not something you can do over and over again. And with how many exploiters there are in this game and scripters, it's kind of one of those things where it's better off if the game either fixes its exploiting problem or if it just dies and the exploiters die with it. Sorry, that sounds really mean to the exploiter. What I meant is they stop exploiting because the game's not meaningful anymore. Anyway, point is, Steal a Brainrot has such a crazy opportunity to make this game amazing, and yet we're stuck here looking at the game like, There's exploiters that ruin it. The trades, every time I try to make a trade, it's like a bad trade every time. There's scripters, there's exploiters, there's scammers. There's all these issues with the game that have been here since the very beginning. But now that we're at the very end, now that the game is like really dying, those problems never got fixed, and it kind of destroyed the game inside out. So the core player base that really wanted this game, like played this game when Grow a Garden was popular. Wow, populator. The core audience of this game that played it when Grow a Garden was popular is the same audience that left a long time ago and is encouraging other people to leave because it's just torn itself apart. And that's what's really sad about the game. I mean, you can even see it during what are they called? Admin abuse. You can really see it during admin abuse when people pop in, they try to scam steal for like an hour, and then everybody leaves and they don't come back. They come back the next time there's an admin abuse. But one positive thing that I do want to say about SAB, you had a good run. You did a good job. You beat Grow a Garden. You had a good run, man. You'll forever be known as the Grow a Garden Slayer. So, like I said, nothing bad against SAB in that regard, but Steal a Brain Rot, bro. Oof. Man, I feel like the issues were known for a long time and we were focused on the wrong things, you know? Yeesh. Anyway, so that's why Steal a Brain Rot's dying. And if I'm 100% honest, I think there's no recovery at this point. I think this game is absolutely cooked, fried, deep baked, whatever you want to call it. It's done. And it's only a matter of time now. There'll be a couple more updates, and the trade update, if it ever comes out, is going to be massive. It'll make the game pop up again, but it's just a little pop before it falls all the way back down again. So anyway, sooner rather than later, we will be looking at Steal a Brain Rot all the way. Wait, where is it? We'll be looking at Steal a Brain Rot all the way down here by Grow a Garden with 20, 30, 40K players. Because another big announcement, totally forgot to mention this earlier, Grow a Garden announced it's not going to be updating every week anymore. So that's going to be the next step for Steal a Brain Rot after it falls off. So there you go. Peeking into Steal a Brain Rot's future while also looking at Grow a Garden. Two games are forever tied to each other. Anyway, that'll be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Just wanted to share some stuff with you guys, share some little breaking news, and share some thoughts about Steal a Brain Rot. Anyway, that'll be it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.